A year after I walked away, I returned to my millionaire husband carrying his child, but he had no idea he was the father. Then his father made a decision that broke our family apart. The day I walked into my husband's divorce meeting room with his daughter sleeping in my arms, he lost something he couldn't buy with all his money. He thought our marriage would end with a simple signature. He thought he could win me over with his money, make me walk away with whatever he offered, and vanish from my life like the mistake he never wanted to admit he had made. But the moment he saw the baby in my arms, everything changed. My name is Hannah Weasley. I am 29 years old, wearing a brown blouse under a blue jacket. To everyone around me, I looked like a woman arriving for an appointment. Instead, I came to end a marriage. They didn't know I had spent the last year raising my baby all alone, and they had no idea the baby sleeping against my chest was his child, a daughter he had never met. I stepped into the elevator that would take me to the floor where his divorce meeting was happening. I looked down at my baby. She was sleeping peacefully on my collarbone with her tiny, adorable head resting against my chest. "We're going to be all right," I whispered. I didn't even know if I was talking to her or to myself. The elevator stopped. I walked out and entered the office. The receptionist said, "Mr. Weasley is still in a private meeting." I gathered my courage, walked into the room anyway, and quietly closed the door behind me. All I saw were men in black suits surrounded by documents. Then I noticed my married name printed on one of the divorce papers. John Parker, my husband, looked up. "Mrs. Weasley, we're in a private meeting. You can't be in here." "I know what kind of meeting this is," I replied. "That's exactly why I'm here." His eyes landed on the baby resting against my chest. "Whose baby is that?" he asked. "Her name is Grace," I said, "and she's your daughter." The entire room fell silent. John's expression changed completely. It felt like the room itself had stopped breathing. He couldn't take his eyes off Grace. The color drained from his face. "That's not possible," he whispered. I smiled, not because anything was funny, but because I had imagined this moment so many times. "You weren't there," I said. "Why didn't you tell me?" That question was far too small for the truth. It almost took my breath away. "I tried." He stared at me in disbelief. "I called your office. Your assistant said you were unavailable. I emailed you. When I was 5 months pregnant, I came to your office building, but your staff wouldn't let me inside." John looked genuinely confused. "No, I never told them to keep you away." He didn't look away from me. Then he turned toward everyone else in the room. "Everyone leave." The lawyers and government officials quietly gathered their files and walked out, leaving us alone. Grace's tiny hand moved in her sleep. John looked at her again, his voice barely above a whisper. "May I see her?"